I don't like any coverage that's unfair or biased, and I feel like something's going around that's a little biased right now. We've all seen this picture of Trump in the Oval Office, and if you watch the full video, it changes the context a little bit. It's still bad, but most people are talking about this as in he's an uncaring monster, he's a narcissist. Look at him just standing there while someone is, possibly dying next to him. If you watch the full video, he was nodding off the entire time, which is disturbing. I've seen people call it sundowning, a thing with dementia. And when the guy falls, Trump actually stands up as quickly as he can from his nap. And you can actually see a Secret Service agent push him back by the stomach and kind of showing him, sir, stay back, because he didn't want to be in the way. And then he just kind of turns to the camera and looks like a dope because he just woke up. So Donald Trump doesn't need us to skew things. He often is a horrible monster. In this situation, though, I disagree. This is not him being a malignant narcissist. This is him being an old man, awakened from a nap and being very confused, and then doing as he was told by the Secret Service agent, and then just being kind of out of it and looking at the people walking all over his office. I'm going to play the clip for you so you can see for yourself. One of them was put together by the Washington Post that shows how he was napping. And then the next one is from a farther angle that shows how he reacted. He was not being a monster in this instance. There's plenty of times that Donald Trump is a monster, and this isn't one of them. I think it's important to be fair to him, because any people that are on the fence, who are independent, who didn't vote, if they see us misrepresenting things, suddenly we're as reliable as the right. And I prefer to be reliable and nothing like the right.
Who live in food deserts and are suffering from obesity and are locked into that system. President Trump has also instructed us to address and end the root causes of chronic disease. In the meantime, there's nothing more important than we can do than lower this price for their GLP drugs. This happened, or on our side of the negotiating team, Chris Klump, who walked away from $1 billion business, who made this happen. They saw that this could be a win-win situation, that this was not a zero-sum game, a savings, and that's because the price of diabetes prescriptions is also going to drop. Do not have diabetes. People who have a BMI of 27 and above, or pre-diabetic, or have heart, will be able to get this drug, and it is going to.
Good reason against it. Now, MAHA is critical. America will have to get fit in order to right-size the healthcare system and sleep and dealing with issues related to that. And I want to say it as clear as I can, reducing costs of the number one most expensive medicine category in our country, it is as MAHA as it gets. Today's the fourth MFN. President Trump can't manage it. Secretary Kennedy mentioned New York City. It actually, the number one zip code is the Upper East Side, which is where you have property. And folks who know, and we are democratizing access to these medications and dealing with a moral imperative. But I don't measure it in pounds. I measure it in save lives. People can sleep again because they can breathe as when they go to bed. Folks whose knees don't hurt. People who don't have heart attacks, renal failure, dementia, all the things we know are associated with obesity and much more.
That God meant for each of us to have purpose and joy and to live fully. And to do that, we must be good stewards of our body. And the president has been fighting to provide another tool to do just this and enable this, and it's my pleasure to get to.
For nearly 150 years, my company, Eli Lilly, has been investing in America. We've been advancing science and creating high-value jobs. But today, are you okay? Gordon, you okay? Yeah. Let's take a break.